Hello everyone, welcome to e-learning of IT for 11th standard. This video is for 11th standard arts, commerce and science students. We are discussing third chapter from syllabus, that is impressive web designing. And today we will discuss about different text formatting elements and heading levels. So let us start with the text formatting elements. So first of all, what is a text formatting? Text formatting is used to make a document look attractive and thereby enhancing its appearance. That is, we can apply different formatting to our content. We can apply different effects to our content so that that content will look more attractive. So which effects can be applied? That is, we can make certain text bold, or we can add a italic form of text. Certain text can be highlighted. So in this way we can add the different formatting to our content. So to add a formatting, there are different elements, and those are nothing but the tags. So here is the list of different tag names. Like B tag is used to display the text in a bold form. I tag is used to display the text in a italic form. U tag is used to add a underline to a content. Small tag is used to display the text in a small font size. Sub tag is used to display the text as a subscript form. Subtag is used to display the text as a superscript form. INS tag is used to display the text as a inserted text, and del tag is used to display the text as a deleted text. And at the last, mark tag is there, which is used to display the text as a highlighted text. So let us use all these tags in a program. So for that purpose, first of all, open a notepad and start writing a code. So first of all, add doc type HTML. Here document type is HTML, and that is specified with this line. After that, HTML tag start and end. Every HTML program starts with a HTML tag, ends with a HTML tag. So within a HTML, now let us add a head tag, start and end of head. Within this, let us add a title tag to add a title for this web page. So add title tag start and end of title. Here add any meaningful title. Suppose title is text formatting elements. Text formatting elements. Then close the title tag, close the head tag, and now let us open a body tag. So within a body tag, start and end of the body tag, now we will add the different content and we will apply a different formatting to that content. So first of all, let us add a student name. Student name. Suppose student name is to be displayed in a bold form, then here we have to add a B tag, start and close the B tag, and within this B tag add a student name. Suppose name is Arya Joshi. Now let us save this program in the folder. Here I have created programs folder in 11th IT. Within this programs folder I am going to save this file. Here type a meaningful name for this program. Suppose the name is text formatting. Add extension to this file as a .html, and now save this file. Now see here within the programs folder my file has been created, that is text formatting. So double click here to check the output of this program. So you can see here title for this page is text formatting elements, student name Arya Joshi, and Arya Joshi is displayed as a bold form of text because we have added this content in a bold, that is B tag. Okay, now if suppose we want to have a certain font size for the whole content, then here within a body tag, let us add a font tag. So font tag. Then within this, let us add a size attribute. So size is equal to, within a double quotes, add a value for this size attribute. So size is suppose 5. Then here close the font tag before body tag. Here font is the tag name, size is the attribute of font tag, and is equal to, in double quote we have added value for this size attribute. So size is equal to 5. Now again save this program, Alt tab, and now refresh the page. To refresh the page, you can click here or you can press F5. Okay. Now add a next content. Suppose next we will add a address. So address colon, address is to be displayed in italic form. Then which tag is to be used? We will use the I tag. So I tag start and end of I tag. Within this add a address. Suppose address is Ratnagiri. Now save this program. Then again Alt tab. Refresh the page by pressing F5, and here you can check address Ratnagiri. Ratnagiri is displayed in a italic form. Now to have this content on a next line, here we have to use a BR tag. So add here BR tag. Again save the program and refresh the page. Okay, if we want to have some extra space between two statements, then we can add here pair of BR tag. BR tag is used to have a line break. Okay, now refresh the page and you can see here there are two line breaks. After this, let us add a mark of student. So let us add a marks. If marks are to be displayed as a highlighted text, then we have to use which tag? Mark tag. Okay, so within a mark tag start and end of the mark tag, here add the marks of student. Suppose 96%. Now save this program. Now in between these two statements also we want to have a line break. So here also add a line break. For that purpose, let us add a pair of BR tag. Okay, now save this program and check the output. So 96 displayed as a highlighted text. Then let us add a batch of this student. First of all, class of this student. So class colon, suppose class is 12th standard. So 12, after the 12, th is to be displayed as a superscript form. So for that purpose, we have to use a sup tag start, then end of sup, and within this we have to add a th, that is 12. Okay, after this also we will add a br tag, pair of br tag. So save this program, and now here you can check class 12. Here th is displayed as a superscript form. Okay, here also we have to add a pair of br tags. Okay, now let us add a batch number colon, suppose batch is A2, then here 2 is to be displayed as a subscript form. Then here we have to use sub tag start, then end of sub, and here we have to type 2, that is a subscript 2. Now again here add a pair of br tag. Here I have copied this, so let us paste pair of br tag. Save this program by pressing Ctrl S, Alt tab, and now refresh the page. Here batch number is A2. Here 2 is subscript form, TH is superscript form. Okay. Now we have to use underline. So suppose we have to add the content like state colon. Here state is to be displayed in a underline form. Then here add a U tag, start and end of U tag. Within that add here state, suppose Maharashtra. Now again save this program, Alt tab, refresh the page by pressing F5 and state is Maharashtra. Now we have to use INS and del tag. INS tag, using INS tag the text will be displayed as a inserted text, and using del tag text will be displayed as a deleted text. So suppose we use a INS tag. So INS tag, start and end of INS tag. Here add any content. Suppose this text is inserted to the document. Here add a pair of BR tag. Save this program and here check the output. This text is inserted to the document. So this is displayed as the inserted text. Here instead of this content you can add any another content as well. Suppose we want to add a mobile number, then here add mobile number, then here type a mobile number of student. Suppose number is this. Then save this program. This content will be displayed as a inserted text. Here add a colon. Save this program. Now add here pair of BR tag, and now we have to use a del tag. Del tag is used to display the text as a deleted text. Suppose we use here del tag, then here end of del tag. Within this add a content. This text is deleted from document. Now save this program. Again Alt tab, refresh the page and see here this text is deleted from the document. Here instead of this content you can add any another content also. Suppose email ID is there, arya@gmail.com. Here add a label as email ID and colon. Save this program and check the output. Here you can check this text is deleted text. So in this way we can add different formattings to our content. Here for this content we have added a B tag to display the text in bold form. Here we have used I tag to display this text in a italic form. Here mark tag is used to display the marks in highlighted form. Here for TH we have used superscript, that is SUP tag, to display the text as a superscript form. Here for this content 2 we have used SUB tag to display the text as a subscript form. Here we have used U tag to add the underline to the content, and here we have used INS tag to display the text as a inserted text, and here we have used del tag to display the text as a deleted text. Okay, so in this way we can add different formattings to our content. So note down this program and try to execute it. Here you can add different content also, and you can check the respective output. So note down this program and try to execute. Now let us move to the next part, heading levels. So HTML provides 6 levels of heading tags that range from 1 to 6, that is H1, H2, H3 up to H6. These heading levels are represented as this in the tag H1 and end of H1. In this way we can use H2 end of H2, and in the same way H6 end of H6. Here if we use H1 tag, then that tag displays the text in a bold form and as well as with the largest heading level. Whereas if we use H6 tag, that displays the text in a smallest heading level. So the range of heading levels is 1 to 6. Out of this, H1 displays the text in a largest heading level and H6 displays with the smallest heading level. Okay, so let us write down a small program for it so that we will understand the different heading levels. So to write down a program, first of all open notepad, then first line is doc type HTML, that is document type is HTML. After that HTML tag start and end of HTML, then add a head tag. So head tag start and end of head. Within a head, let us add a title tag. So title and end of title. Add here meaningful title. Suppose demo of heading levels. Demo of heading levels. Close the title tag. Close the head tag. Now let us open a body tag. So body and end of body. Within this, now let us add the different headings. Suppose add a H1 tag, start and end of H1 tag. So within this add a content. Suppose heading level 1. Heading level 1. Now save this program within your folder. I am going to save in a programs folder. Here type a name for this program. Suppose heading levels dot html. Extension is .html. Now save this program. Go to the folder and here is the file. Open this file to check the output. See here heading level 1. Now let us add respective heading levels H1, H2, H3, etc. So here add H2 heading level 2 tag H2. Similarly H3 heading level 3. Save this program. Again similarly add H4, H5, H6. So here H4 here add H5 level 5, then H6 heading level 6 and close the H6 tab. So save this program and now alt tab and check the output. Refresh this page. Here can see heading level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here H1 displays the text in a highest heading level form, highest font size, and H6 displays in a smallest font size. So smallest heading level is H6 and highest heading level is H1. So in this way we can use heading levels in our program. With the help of using heading levels, you will display the text in a bold form also. So today we have learned how to use different text formatting elements in a program and how to use the heading levels in a program. So note down both of these programs in your notebook and try to execute those. Thank you.